Fantastic. Sit on your throne. Go to Alice. Alice in Wonderland. She will always show you.
Perseus Tufts. We call it Alice. We call it Alice. Perseus Tufts. We call it Alice. We call it Alice.
Alice. Number one. Alice. Reason first. Alice. Alice. So, Alice. Number one. Alice. Reason first. Go to Alice. Alice in Wonderland. She will always show you. In the Victorian LSJ, the Liddell Scott from Alice's father. That's those Oxfordians. If we didn't have those guys, if we didn't have those dragons, we'd be nowhere. So, this is Alice, by the way. When you hear someone, they're there with a prof in front of the name or a PhD, which they've got the PhD and they're from a big university, you assume what they're saying is accurate. You're getting molested by Harvard. Harvard is molesting you, Lee. Alice. Number one. Alice. Reason first.
We call it Alice. We call it
Alice. Alice.
Perseus Tufts.
So, Alice. Number one. Alice. Reason first. It doesn't use the right word. This is Alice, by the way. Everybody remembers Alice. Thank you for coming, Alice. You're getting molested, Alice, by Harvard. Harvard is molesting Alice. Alice's father. I thought I smelled something. Alice. What are these people up to? Alice. 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 Number one. Alice. Reason first.
We call it Alice.
Alice. Alice.
Perseus Tufts.
So, Alice. Number one. Alice. Reason first. It doesn't use the right word. Alice's father. I thought I smelled something. Alice. What are these people up to? Alice. Okay, here it comes. Are you ready? Let's keep just a little bit longer.
Perseus Tufts. We call it Alice. 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 We call it
Hail Satan.
If you know a little bit of Greek, enough to translate, just enough to look up each word. Oh, I can read the word and look it up. That's all you need to do. So you can go word by word and you'll find as you become your own translator. This is one of the things about the Greek tool. You don't need Thomas Taylor.
Alice. Number one. Alice. Reason first.
Perseus Tufts.
Alice. Alice. So, Alice. Number one. Alice. Reason first.
Pull out the Greek, you read the Greek, and then you can translate it yourself and interpret it your own way. As you become your own translator.
This is too good.
So,
There were people playing music. It was like a party or something.
where's my whip? I gotta have me the tail end of some Harvard. Where's my whip? End of some Harvard. You're getting molested, Alice, by Harvard. Harvard is molesting Alice. So that's those Oxfordians. If we didn't have those guys, if we didn't have those dragons, we'd be nowhere. What are these people up to?
When we were looking for a secret word,
It doesn't use the right word.
secret word,
LSJ, the Liddell Scott from
Perseus Tufts. We call it Alice. Perseus Tufts.
as you become your own translator. Become your own translator.
Alice. Number one. Alice. Reason first. Alice. Alice. So,
Perseus
this
Tufts.
is
We call
Alice,
it Alice.
by the way.
We call it
Everybody
Alice.
remembers Alice. Thank you for coming, Alice.
I'm looking up Greek words. I'm trying to pronounce them. I'm looking up what they mean. I learned like 20 new Greek words today from doing this.
Perseus Tufts.
This helps me learn Greek, though.
We call it Alice.
Very educational process.
Alice. Number one. Alice. Reason first. Number one. Alice.
Reading the words, focusing on them, looking at the images, looking at the statues that the ancient Greeks made.
Perseus Tufts.
This helps me learn Greek, though.
We call it Alice.
Very educational process.
Alice. Number one. Alice. Reason first. Number one. Alice. Alice.
Looking at these images and trying to connect with the words in the Greek, trying to speak them out loud, This mania. Something about this search for in the ancient world, just searching for these texts, that's powerful and something that there's a magic from it. It's probably the same thing that a lot of people who go into religious fundamentalism get at, but they falsely accredit it to something that's not. Does that make sense?
Alice. Alice.